Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, checking in with another video from the Royal Tasmanian Botanical Garden. I realized last night after talking to some people, I hadn't even made it halfway through. So I'm back this morning to be able to cover the rest of the ground because, well, I just wouldn't be satisfied without seeing it all. So I hope that you'll enjoy following along with me. Well, there's this epic brick wall with archways that connect you to the other half. And I did not walk through any of those archways. And as you can see, beautiful, mature, enormous trees fill your view. They really have a talented staff of arborists maintaining all of this. So we've got Aracaria, Capressa, that looks like Cryptoia, but let me go ahead and get up close and personal so that we can get some proper identification on all of these magnificent specimens. Well, this is a plant that should be familiar. The Norway Maple Crimson King. I actually had this planted, not by me, in one of my North Carolina gardens. Doesn't love the southeast, but certainly doing very well here. Great color and season. You can see definitely is autumn. Well, here's a really interesting Podarpus Hankai. This is from South Africa and Tanzania. Never seen it before. It's really interesting. Obviously, you know, I guess it's not a conifer. These are the seed. Just so plastic and drought tolerant. As I make my way into the French Memorial Fountain Garden. This sounds very intriguing. Looks like a very interesting waterfall structure. We've got Hakia Needle, what is it called? Needle bush. There you go. This is to commemorate the French exploration and scientific discovery in Tasmanian waters. There's a nice hedge of this Cora Alba, variety Alba, which is a nice little white flower. And this one is not pruned, but these can actually be hedged down and shaped and trimmed. Oh, wow. That is very cool. Kind of looks like a water slide. I have just eaten lunch under this absolutely magnificent Populus nigra italica, the Lombardy poplar. And well, I figured this last video that I make will feature some more of the beautiful mature trees that are truly spectacular. So I hope that you'll enjoy this video. Well, here's to give you the full depth. There's my bench. The Botanic Garden here is amazing in every way, but I have to say these large trees are so extraordinary. Well, here we have a plant that people in the southeast should probably recognize. Maybe not the size of it, but this is Capressus arizonica variety glabra. This is the Arizona cypress commonly used in North Carolina landscapes, just at a scale that I have definitely never witnessed. And this huge conifer in front of me is Platycladus orientalis, the Chinese arborvitae. I grew up with these in Michigan. You can tell they're different from Capressa or Thuya because of their fruiting body. And yeah, again, it's the size that's so remarkable with all of these conifers. It's just, I can't think of a place that has a tree collection as impressive as this. Well, this cool variegated conifer is Thuya plicata zebrina. And again, it just is enormous. Probably a little too big to be placed in between two houses in a suburban development. The variegation is awesome. Here we have Spartan juniper, Juniperus chinensis Spartan, a really common plant. Never seen it this size. Of course, I showed you a lot of these trees yesterday. Metasequoia, ginkgo. Such a lovely spot. Here we've got Thuya plicata, the western red cedar, North American native conifer. And next to that, Picea orientalis. Love the cones on Picea orientalis. That doesn't do very well in North Carolina, but here you can see it growing very happily. And this massive conifer is just labeled as Cryptoia Japonica. I don't know if that's true for the street species and uncultivated selection, but its form is incredible. I have no idea why it's growing sideways, but it's epic. Another very impressive conifer that I don't think I've ever seen is Capressus Seerverins variety horizontalis. It's native to the Mediterranean region. As you can see, it's here planted at the base of these fabulous tree ferns. Well, I haven't done much about Aracarias because, to be honest, I just discovered this section where they've got a whole bunch of different species, so I figured I'd go through them. This enormous one is the Bunan Pine, native to Queensland, Australia, Aracaria bidwillii, and yeah, it's a monster. I think these are some of the coolest trees ever. They are very spiky, but I love them. So here is Aracaria Montana from New Caledonia. And you can see this one has really nice foliage. It's not so spiky. It's really quite good. Wow. I've never seen this before. I like it a lot. So here we have some Aracaria relatives, which I talked about in another video. The Woolamina, or Woolamia nobilis. The Woolami pine, New South Wales origin, and it is an endangered tree. So nice to see a clump of these growing. And another species that I'm totally unfamiliar with, Aracaria Roui, and this one also, it's more rigid but not really super spiky. It's pretty cool. You can see it just, they have the most incredible texture. Well, everybody, I hope that you've enjoyed all of the videos that I have captured here at the Royal Tasmanian Botanical Garden. If you ever have the opportunity to visit Hobart, I highly recommend it. As always, thanks for watching and happy planting.